in the midst of captains of industry, essentially assented to this. And that meant, I guess maybe we can understand a little bit more of what that means now, that when they sat together in a room and, it was public, and then now said, we are ready to go. What does this essentially mean? And as we're talking about financing Kenya's public infrastructure projects, this fund is for that. And as we get into that now, does this mean that now there's a turning point where the fund now has been made public and for all intents and purposes, all the bells and whistles are in place?
Yeah, actually, because I think yesterday he assented the Sovereign Wealth Fund.
Sovereign Wealth Fund, yes.
Because the Infrastructure Fund was before.
Yes. Yeah.
And the Sovereign Wealth Fund is supposed to collect about 30% of royalties from minerals, mostly, and of course spend the same amount on infrastructure and building and developing the country, like the other sovereign wealth funds from other countries. The infrastructure fund is which was passed before, was to raise up to 5 trillion, as said, for infrastructure, and that's the one where the IPO funds from KPC
will go.
Apparently went.
Okay.
Then the funding from the sale of the proceeds from the sale of Safaricom, the 245 billion, is to go there. And that's, if you look at the allocations for such, you've seen even JKIA, they've already allocated 38 billion from there for the construction of the new terminal. So essentially, the model makes sense.
Okay.
The issue is the oversight, because what happens is without these funds, any money that comes to government goes into the consolidated fund. Consolidated fund is oversighted by the parliament and appropriated just alongside the budget. Any changes comes to supplementary. So Parliament has huge oversight of the same.
Okay.
The Auditor General also has oversight on the consolidated
fund. Yeah.
If you look at the infrastructure fund, the Auditor General was there in the bill. In the second reading, that reading Auditor General was removed. So you have 5 trillion, and it's the CS for Treasury who's picking the directors, picking the CEOs, and so whatever project is to be funded is passed by cabinet.
Yeah.
So essentially, it's the entire executive that runs it from the beginning to the end. And you see, when there is some notion from certain quarters of government that anybody who speaks out against such issues is seen as the anti-development and anti-infrastructure, but that's not the case. I think all of us, we're saying it's our money, it's our children's money, our grandchildren's money, because these are funds that will be there for the future. And for that reason, we need oversight. Sometimes somebody has good intentions, but as soon as they start doing good, something gets to them, and they decide not to do good for the country and do good for themselves.